What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today what I have for you guys is a bit of a casual commentary. I figured I'd do one of these before we go on the massive grind tomorrow with the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta. In the background, I put in some footage of the vacation I recently went on with my family just last weekend as I checked out the beautiful Mississippi River here in Illinois. As you guys may have seen, I had plenty of videos scheduled while I was gone. Each and every one of them did very, very well. So I'm extremely grateful to all of you. Thank you so much for the support that you've been giving me lately. It really means a lot. Now, I figured I'd talk a little bit about my personal life and some upcoming plans that I have for the channel. First and foremost, about a year ago, specifically October in 2017, I decided to apply for a job at Apple. I use Apple products in my everyday life. I use them to make these videos. I help people out with their Apple products and their problems. So I figured I was a pretty good candidate for the position. Now, I applied, I would say, middle of October 2017. Long story short, they had me waiting until this past June for a phone interview. I nailed the phone interview. They offered me a second follow-up interview in store, and unfortunately, they had me waiting until this past Monday for that second interview. So right when I got back from my trip, I got an email saying, hey, we got an open slot. You want to come in for a second interview? I was like, hell yes. I've been waiting so long. Fuck yes. So I go to the store. I had a great experience with the hiring department. They were some very nice people. I loved hearing about their ethics, their history working at the store, and I feel like I nailed the interview. I answered all their questions accordingly. They were really happy with my responses. They kept reassuring me that they were really fortunate to be working with someone like me because they were looking for someone who's passionate about the products, passionate about good customer service, etc. I had experience in customer service before, so they were excited to hear what I had to say. Now, at the end of the interview, they reassured me, hey, people don't always get the position right away. They have to reapply a couple times, so if anything happens, don't take it personally. I understood. So I waited until today. I woke up and got a phone call from the woman who works in the hiring department. And unfortunately, I didn't get the position that I was going for. And she essentially told me, hey, reapply for the job in 6 to 12 months. And she gave me a specific email to contact in 6 to 12 months if I was interested again. And of course I'm interested. I was just really gutted that I'd waited this long just to hear the word no on the position. So it just hurts. You know, everybody has a passion, and when something doesn't come through the way they want it to, it hurts. You know, it's normal. We're human beings and it happens. But as I've been saying in my recent live streams, everything will come to you in due time. Everything happens for a reason. There is free will, but God has you on a certain path to experience a certain number of events before other events. And that's just the way it works. That's how life is. So obviously, I'm gutted, but I'm obviously going to be looking at other positions as well at a number of different locations. I just figured, hey, I'm about to be a college freshman, and working at Apple is a great opportunity because you can work your way up. As you work through your 4 years of college, you can work your way up to higher positions such as the Genius Bar where you make $35 an hour. It's just a massive opportunity where you can meet new people, get yourself promoted, and just help everybody out with their problems using Apple products. So I was really disappointed about that, but it was definitely worth the wait to at least experience what it's like to be interviewed by them so I know what to expect next time if I do have another interview in store. So, as I also said, I am starting college in just a couple of weeks, and I'm going in for filmmaking, specifically video production, aka video editing, which I've been doing for years now. And the more and more that I edit here for my channel, the more experience I have with the tools that you can use in Final Cut, Adobe Premiere, etc. So yes, it's a passion. I love video editing. I love putting out great content for you guys. And even though it's gameplay at the moment, I do plan on uploading more live footage as time goes on. More vlogs, more this, more that, possibly more reviews as well. I love all of it. I really do. So I do see myself being a freelancer in the future. Video editing, commercials, movies, TV shows, even YouTube videos as well. I do see myself doing that. But with the school I'm going to, it's great for opening up your eyes to the entire filmmaking field as a whole. You get experience with other branches of video editing. You get into audio production, you get into CGI, green screening, motion capture. So with the school I'm going to, you're essentially guaranteed an open mind as you complete your 4 years of school, and you'll obviously finish your 4 years of school with that specific field in mind. Let it be CGI, motion capture, as I said. So I can go in loving video editing and come out loving CGI or audio production. You just never know. So I'm really looking forward to see how my mindset changes by the time I do finish college. But other than that, I'm going to continue the grind here on YouTube as long as I can. If I blow up one day, then it happens, and I can use that as my full-time position as I go through school, and I would love that. It's also a dream come true. It was either Apple, YouTube, or a very specific position somewhere that makes me happy as I work. And that's my goal. You know, you don't always get the job that you want. You may have a miserable job here and there, but my goal is to try and get a job that I enjoy as soon as possible as I start school so that everything is covered, I'm financially stable, etc. But as you guys may have seen, I've been on the grind lately with my live streams. I had a goal about a year ago to complete every Treyarch Zombies Easter egg in one live stream. Now, at the time, I didn't know the YouTube Gaming has a cap at 11 hours, 55 minutes, and 1 second. So I could stream for 19 hours, do every single Easter egg, but then at the end of the day, when I post that live stream, it'll be cut down to, as I said, 11 hours, 55 minutes, and the second. So I figured, why would I want to cut out a bunch of maps from the uploaded version of the stream? Let's just cut it up amongst the 3 Black Ops games. So that's what I did. I did every Black Ops 1 Zombies Easter egg in one stream. I did one for Black Ops 2, and then recently for Black Ops 3, with each stream getting progressively better and better as time went on. By the time I got to Black Ops 3, I had 2.7K views on just that stream alone with over 130 likes. I was extremely grateful. I was having a blast, and I just had a great time with my friends completing every Easter egg. And we were successful with each and every Easter egg as well. We had a couple of hiccups in between when it came to Black Ops 2, but we still bounced back and got everything done in a stream. Now, I also took a break from Call of Duty for about a week, and I covered the Batman Arkham games again. I figured I would finally open up the box that I had for about a year, which contained Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City Remastered for the PlayStation 4. I covered both of those games back to back here on my channel. I then did a live walkthrough of Arkham VR and another live playthrough of Batman Arkham Knight. That stream actually ended at about 14 hours because I did a lot of side missions along with the main story. So once again, I didn't know about the 11-hour, 55-minute cap, but once I did process the stream, about 3 hours of the stream obviously got cut out of the Arkham Knight walkthrough. So I was okay with it. We still had a very successful stream overall. And in terms of future plans here on my channel, obviously we're going to be grinding the multiplayer beta tomorrow. We'll be posting plenty of videos over the weekend as well. But I do plan on covering Watch Dogs 1 and 2 here in my channel at least one more time. Towards the end of the summer, I'll stream both of those games back to back. I also plan on replaying and streaming the first Red Dead Redemption as we prepare for the sequel coming out this fall. And at some point, I'll stream the first Last of Us again before the official sequel comes out in 2019 as well. Now, I also plan on covering Spider-Man PS4 as much as I can before the official launch of Black Ops 4. It obviously comes out in September, so I have a couple of weeks to stream the entire story, post a bunch of videos for it, tutorials, Easter eggs, etc. So I'm really looking forward to that. I definitely won't miss out on the Spider-Man grind, but obviously I have to rush a little bit so I can get prepared for Black Ops 4, which comes out on October the 12th, as I said. Obviously, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out in late October, so what I'm probably going to do is take a weekend off of Black Ops 4 and stream the main story of Red Dead 2, play some multiplayer with the friends who are getting the game, and then jump right back onto Black Ops 4. But I'll have some really good balance over the course of this year with Black Ops 4, DLC for other games that I want to play, Last of Us 2, of course, and any other VR games that I have on my list. I'll put that list on screen, actually, because there's some massive VR games coming out for PS4 that I'm really looking forward to. So I'm obviously going to balance that. You know, take a weekend off of Black Ops 4, cover those other games, and jump right back to the Call of Duty grind Monday morning. That's kind of my plan right now. But other than that, in terms of Black Ops 4, it was announced earlier today that you can preload the private multiplayer beta on PS4, of course. So if you pre-order the game physically at a specific retailer and you got that code to redeem on the Call of Duty website, then you should be expecting a beta token code in your inbox later today, so you can then input that on the PSN store to gain access to the multiplayer beta preload. So obviously the preload is available for people in other countries who have already gotten their beta tokens in their emails. So for the US, we should be getting it later this evening, but for digital pre-orders like myself, you can preload the multiplayer beta right now and you can just wait until it becomes available tomorrow afternoon, specifically 12 p.m. Central Time and I believe 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So hopefully you guys are setting your alarms to play the multiplayer beta if you guys are off of work or school. But that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to what I had to say about my personal life, some plans for the channel. This has been DK Dynamite. Please stay tuned in for for some phenomenal streams and videos coming out tomorrow covering the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta. I thank you guys so much for all the support on my recent videos and streams. I casually finished my triple play last night and gave away about 20 beta codes on stream, so hopefully all of you guys watching this video are prepared for the stream tomorrow. I am open to playing with subs, viewers, any of my friends, and obviously when the Blackout beta rolls around, we gotta form a pretty big squad so we can take down everybody else in that massive map. But that's about it. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Check all links down below in the description, and peace out, YouTube.